Hey y'all, I'm Miss Bebe. Thank you so very much for tuning in. First things first, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and make sure you thumbs up this video and follow me on all of my social media at Bebe the Barb. Everything is in the description box below, so make sure you just do it. It's very easy, okay? It's the click of a button, okay? Alright, so now let's get right into this video. As you can see by the title of this video, this is kind of my reflection on Dr. Martin Luther King and what I can take from his life, okay? And so from a very, very young age, maybe from like I think I learned about Dr. Luther King starting from maybe first grade, right? And I learned about him every year up until that. And I am now in 12th grade. I'm in my senior year of high school. So I know a lot of things about Dr. King. I'm very well versed on him and his life. So it's not very often that I learn something new about him, and it's also not very often that I take something new from his life. Like there's certain things I can just throw out here, like peace and like fearlessness and courage and bravery and honorable. But one thing that was so new today is that today, January 16, 2017, Martin Luther King Day, I took something different from Martin Luther King. Like I was like, it was not even intentional. Like I was just scrolling through the gram. It always starts like that. I was just scrolling through the gram. I watched something in like excerpt from a Dr. Martin Luther King sermon or speech, and it had me shook, y'all. I have it on my phone. So Martin Luther King was preaching on how he's seen the promised land and how he will not get there. He may not get there with them. I feel like Martin Luther King knew he was going to die. He knew that he was fighting for a cause that would get him murdered. Like he knew, like this is not just no threat. Like I'm going to lose my life for fighting for equality and justice for black people. But I'm still going to fight, and that's what had me shook. It had me shook because he knew, y'all. This man knew he was going to die for that. They was going to take his life. And he still fought. And he said that he was just doing God's will. And that's maybe what I pray for. I pray that God, not like, first of all, give me, like, I want to, Martin Luther King he knew his purpose. Like, he knew his purpose, okay? So, to think that Martin Luther King, I'm sure he was worried about, like, Coretta. I'm sure he was worried about his children. I'm sure he was just, I don't think he wanted to die for the cause. I don't think he wanted to do that. But he recognized that it had to be done in a sense. It's like when Jesus was praying in the garden and Jesus was saying, God, if there's any easy way out of this, I'll take the easy way. But if not, if this is your will, if I have to be crucified and I have to have nails through my hands and through my feet and I have to go through all of that suffering, then okay. But if not, Jesus was so funny. That's a very funny thing. Jesus is bad funny. No, but like, I'm sure Martin wanted to stay and he wanted to watch his kids go to college and grow up. I'm sure he wanted to see an age with beautiful Coretta Scott King. I'm sure he wanted to do these things because he's human. Everyone wants to live a long, happy, healthy life. But Martin Luther King recognized that this fight for equality and justice, like his purpose was bigger than him. His purpose was bigger than Coretta and his children. His purpose was, it was just something so much bigger, and it meant so much for just black people, not only black people, for just the whole, all people, regardless of your color, but specifically, like, mainly for black people. So he knew that, and so that is why he carried out God's will, and regardless, and I think I pray, my prayer as a Christian is that, I'm just thinking right now, because I don't have like, yeah, this is not scripted, right? So my prayer is that, like, I want to clearly see my purpose. Like, I feel like Martin Luther King clearly knew his purpose, and he knew what he was fighting for. He knew the repercussions of that, and he still did it anyway. And I just pray that God, like, gives me, or I come to realize, because God is going to give it to me. It's all about whether I'm going to see it or not. So whether I just pray that I realize my purpose clearly, like 100%, no doubt. I want to know my purpose. I don't mind if, you know, and I pray I get to a point of faith. I pray I get to a point of faith and believing in my Lord and Savior to the point where I'm not afraid. Because we say that, like, as Christians, we say, I'm not afraid, and whom shall I fear if God is with me? Like, you know, we say these things. But are you really, 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 like, are you serious? Like, are you serious, though? Are you serious? Like, are you for real, though? Are you really down? Like, I just pray that I'm really down. Like, you know, I'm really ride or die for Jesus because, like, because Martin Luther King he definitely was. He was ride or die to the point where they took his life, and he knew they was going to take his life, and he was okay with that. And I want to be ride or die to the point where whatever I'm fighting for, whatever I'm living for, I will be willing to die for it as well. And be okay with that. Be content with that. Be, you know, be like fine with that. And let me go back to the excerpt. Remember, it's going to be in the description bar. He said, like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. Y'all, I'm just so shook. Alright, I need to stop acting crazy. Nah, but I'm really shook. Like, yo, that's really crazy. Like, if I could say one thing to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I would tell you. So, Dr. King, thank you for dedicating your life to fighting for equality and justice. And also, thank you for letting your life be an example of God's will and not your will. Okay, so once again, I'm Miss Bebe. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I love you all. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. Thumbs up this video. I'm just so shook, y'all. I'm so shook. I love y'all though. Bye, y'all.